Every year starts the same way. We set ambitious goals and promise ourselves, this will be the year everything changes. We'll become healthier, more productive, and finally live up to our potential. But after a week or two, those plans quietly fade away. Instead of taking action, we tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow. The problem is, tomorrow often never comes. We already know what we should do. Start the project, exercise, study, build the business. Yet somehow, we don't take the first step. Then guilt slowly creeps in. We begin to think we're lazy or simply not disciplined enough. But the real problem goes much deeper than laziness. Many people blame social media or endless distractions. They delete apps, turn on Do Not Disturb mode, and hope everything will improve. But even after removing distractions, they still struggle to begin. That's because procrastination isn't just about what's happening around us. It's about what's happening inside our minds. Imagine an iceberg floating in the ocean. Distractions are only the small part you can see. Hidden beneath the surface is something much bigger called inertia. In physics, inertia means an object stays still unless something pushes it. Surprisingly, our brains work in almost the same way. When a task feels huge, our minds treat it like climbing a mountain. Picture yourself staring at a 5,000-word paper. Instead of writing the first sentence, you suddenly feel overwhelmed. Before you know it, you're watching funny cat videos or scrolling through social media. The mountain never gets climbed because the first step feels too difficult. The solution isn't more motivation. It's making the first step unbelievably small. The hardest part of any activity isn't doing it. It's simply starting. Think about going for a morning run. The biggest challenge isn't running. It's getting out of a warm, comfortable bed. Want to write? Write just 50 words. Want to work out? Move your body for 5 minutes. Need to clean your room? Start with one corner of your desk. When the goal feels tiny, your brain no longer sees it as a threat. And once you've started, continuing often feels surprisingly easy. There's another simple strategy called the 2-minute rule. Whenever you don't feel like doing something, promise yourself you'll only do it for 2 minutes. Write for 2 minutes. Exercise for 2 minutes. Clean for 2 minutes. That's it. Anyone can commit to just 2 minutes. The magic happens after those first 2 minutes. Once your brain has started moving, it naturally wants to keep going. It's like pushing a heavy ball down a hill. The beginning requires effort, but once it gains momentum, it keeps rolling with much less resistance. And even if you stop after 2 minutes, that's completely okay. Success isn't about finishing everything in one session. It's about proving to yourself that you can begin. Focus less on perfection and more on showing up. Starting is already a victory. Think about pushing a stalled car. The first few inches are incredibly difficult. But once the wheels begin turning, every push becomes easier. Our habits work exactly the same way. The hardest part is creating that first bit of movement. After that, momentum takes over. You might start with a 5-minute workout and end up exercising for 30 minutes. You clean one small area, and suddenly the whole room looks organized. That's the power of momentum. Don't rely on motivation, because motivation comes and goes. Build systems that help you take the first small action. This idea works in every area of life. Want to get healthier? Start with 5 minutes of stretching. Working on a huge project? Write 1 paragraph. Trying to reconnect with an old friend? Send a simple message that says, "Hey, how have you been?" Small actions often create surprisingly big results. The same principle applies to learning a new skill, managing your finances, writing a book, or building a business. Stop focusing on the finish line. Focus on taking one small step today. Consistency always beats intensity when it comes to long-term success. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. You don't need every answer before you begin. You only need enough courage to move forward once. The next step becomes clearer after you've taken the first one. Big dreams are built one brick at a time. Every small action becomes another brick in the foundation of the life you want. It may not look impressive today, but those tiny choices compound over time. One day, you'll look back and realize that everything changed because you finally decided to start. So here's one question for you. What's the smallest action you can take today? Not tomorrow, today. Leave your answer in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join Notes on Being Human for more ideas that help you grow, one small step at a time.